Hello Libra, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rose and I'm here to bring you another weekly love read. We're going to dive on in and see what's coming through for you in love and relationship in the upcoming days and week. Do keep in mind, Libra, the readings here on the channel are general, so just take what speaks for you and leave what doesn't. If you are connecting to this reading here today or any part of the reading, feel free to show your support by either liking, sharing and subscribing. That would be greatly I would be greatly appreciative. And of course, you will be supporting the channel as well. Okay, Libra, at this point, you're probably thinking, what the hell? Rose has got the cards already laid out. And yes, I do, because I did do your reading. And these were the cards that came through. And for whatever reason, the video stopped. And I was absolutely devastated because it's a really awesome message that's coming through. And I feel like we need to stick with that message. So I thought I'm just going to leave everything exactly the way it is and we will go into explain. So I want to start off with these two cards first, the Oracle cards, because this is the overall energy or the overall influence for the upcoming days and week. And you've got Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey was the first card that came through, and then you have Spirit, Balance, Spirituality and Practicality. Balance, Spirituality and Practicality. And this is a full moon in Pisces card. You may be connecting with the Pisces romantically at this time. But I get the sense here with the Milk and Honey, because what I heard straight away when I drew this card from the deck was everything's going to be all right, Libra. So I get the sense that if you have been struggling in your love life, or if you've been having quite a difficult time with your partner of late, I do want to say that, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I see a rainbow here. So everything's going to be okay. You're going to come out the other side. Don't feel like you need to feel despondent about things. I feel like everything's going to balance out eventually with the full moon in Pisces card here. Everything's going to balance out. The wheels are always in motion, you guys. Nothing ever stays the same for too long. So I do want to say that, peace and harmony will be restored in your connection, in your situation. And I say that too because the symbol of the fish here for Pisces, they are creating this beautiful flow and harmony between them. So, the balance will be restored here. Okay, things are not going to stay out of whack for too long. And I feel especially this week, Libra, you're going to really feel that balance and that peace and that harmony being restored within your relationships. Okay, or relationship or situation. So moving right along, I felt called to start with the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands was the first card that came out, which is drama. Drama, drama, drama. So it could be that your person is creating drama at this time unnecessarily, picking fights or what have you. Directly underneath this Five of Wands is the Three of Wands in reverse. And what I was saying in the first video is to shy away from the drama. And that's what's beautiful about you, Libra. You're an air sign, so you know how to detach. You know how to cool the situation down. And I feel like the best way to do that this week is to just turn your back on anything that's drama. Okay, or anyone that's drama. I also feel like here too with the Five of Wands is don't feel like you have to go to other people about your problems. Okay, if you're struggling in your romantic love life right now, don't feel like you need to go to your friends or your family or just other people in general in regards to your problems, because I feel like it's only going to bring more drama and chaos into your life. And at this point, I feel like you don't need it. Okay? This can also speak to gossip, so avoid the tendency to gossip behind your partner's back, because I feel like if it gets back to your partner, it's only going to create more drama and they're just going to blow it out of proportion. So that's what I'm sensing here for you. Yeah, so just turning your back or shying away from whatever is drama filled this week. If your person is the one that's bringing the drama, it's just like just shy away from it. I feel like that's where you're going to really restore the balance in the situation that you're involved with. Okay, it's like if they're talking BS or they're talking nonsense, it's like, oh, I'm not going to entertain it. I'm just going to turn my back. I'm not even going to add fuel to the fire. And that's what's beautiful about you being an air sign is that, you know, with the winds, okay, air, it's like depends which direction you blow the wind. Like the wind can make the fire bigger or the wind can make the fire dwindle. Okay, if it shifts in a different direction, doesn't feed the fire, guess what? The fires go out. So it's like, it's that situation for you, Libra. It depends where you're going to, you know, blow your wind, so to speak. I do want to say here in the center of the card with the Sun card could be Leo energy that you're connecting to here, but I feel like everything's going to work out. You know, the Sun card is positivity in my eyes. It's joy, it's fun. You know, Leo rules the 5th house, and to me the 5th house is the fun house. Okay, it's the creative house. And I see here with the Sun, you know, there's a little celebration or a little party going on here with the Milk and Honey card. There's people. Several people in the 5 of Wands, so your love life may need an injection of fun and play. You may need to inject more fun and positivity back into your romantic, you know, situation. Maybe you've been working really hard here with the 9 of Pentacles, or you've both been working really hard and you can sort of afford to take some time out and find fun again in your love life. And maybe that is what needs to balance things out for you this week. Okay, it's all work, no play. But this week it's asking you, okay, we can afford to play this week. We can afford to go and do something fun that we both love. It can involve other people. It could literally, sitting underneath the 9 of Pentacles, it could literally be going to like a cocktail bar, or going to a tavern and having a few drinks and laughs with friends. And it's like, oh, this is what I needed. There may even be a little celebration here this week where you can, or where you're invited to go and celebrate a friend or a family member, or even just a little win that you have yourself. It's like, you know what? We deserve to celebrate the small wins as well. And it's kind of like that's what your relationship is needing right now. It's needing to be around others. But just avoid gossip when you're around those people, okay? Just avoid entertaining anyone that could create more drama in your love life. It's like you don't need it, you know? And even with the 9 of Pentacles, what I really love about the 9 of Pentacles for you, Libra, is the woman in the 9 of Pentacles, she has all the resources that she needs. She doesn't need to go to anybody. So it is asking for you this week to avoid going to anyone with your problems, okay? Avoid going to anyone to talk about your partner too. It's like you have everything within you to be able to come up with a solution or to solve this. Yeah, and look, even as I'm looking at this card, you know, the woman, she has a little birdie sitting on her head. So it's like she's being led. This woman is being led with her logic. Yeah, she's being logical about things, you know. And I just avoid the drama. And I like that it has come out as the first card because this is telling me straight away the problem or the issue or the cause. You've got the Emperor here, Aries energy. You may be connecting to another Aries, okay? This is asking for you to be the leader in this situation. Lead. Be the better person, okay? Put your best foot forward. And you will find that your partner will be inspired or even admire this quality within you. Okay, so the Emperor will lead and you will lead or steer the situation on a much more positive path with the Sun card here. And I really like that for you because you're a cardinal sign, Libra. So you're a natural born leader. So you will naturally know what to do, okay? You will naturally know what to do. I'm going to go back to this Three of Wands in reverse. It's also asking you to maybe avoid hanging out with friends. If you feel like there's people in your social circle that creates more drama than what it's worth in your love life, then it's asking for you to maybe just, decline, respectfully decline at this time. Okay. I'm looking at this Two of Wands, which is really interesting because I feel part of the problem here, because this is Two of Wands, this is Five of Wands, and I feel like these two cards are connected, right? So part of the problem here is maybe you have, maybe forced some kind of decision from your person, because the Two of Wands can speak to a crossroad. Someone may be at a crossroad here, and it's involving making a decision that one can't make. The problem here is, or what the issue is here, Libra, is because it's sitting directly underneath the Emperor. Sometimes I see the Emperor as very egoic, okay? And this is someone who's having a hard time making a decision because it's not they're being controlled to make this decision. It's the situation or the decision is almost feeling like it's out of their control, and this person doesn't like it. So this could be your partner. So for example, you might be hitting your person up going, well, what are we? Are we going to be exclusive? Are we going to announce that we're in a relationship, or are we just going to be friends? It's kind of like you're almost like leading, forcing this decision because you want an answer. You want an answer. And your person's like, you know what, like, don't force me, don't tell me what to do. It's kind of like that. And so then you might be butting heads with that. And that's probably the issue right there. Is this person feels like it's not their decision. It's out of their control. They're being controlled here. And they don't want to be controlled. Okay, so I literally see that that's where the drama stems from. Because this person is feeling like they're being controlled and they don't want to be controlled, especially if you're dealing with a very masculine energy. Okay, if you are a Libra and tuning into this reading, your partner is very masculine, or divine masculine here. They're not going to want to have you tell them what to do, dictate to them. The Emperor does that. The Emperor wants to do that. And so I feel like that's where you're butting heads. And I say butting heads because the Emperor has these ram horns, and that's what rams do. They end up butting heads. Okay, they butt heads when they're trying to assert their dominance. That's what's happening here. But look, all in all, I do have to say that with all the information and knowledge that you have within you, okay, I feel like you will use the inner resources as well as the external resources to bring balance back to your relationship or to a situation. And you will do that this week, Libra, because the sun is here, the sun is shining, and it's all going to turn out positively in your favor. So there's your reading, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the messages coming through. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up to show your appreciation. And until next time, Libra, take care.